President Tinubu called people all kind of names. Buhari called people all kind of names. Showore, okay. AFC presidential candidate and activist Omele Showore said that his repeated arrests have nothing to do with free speech or defamation, asserting that even President Bola Tinubu and former President Muhammadu Buhari also used harsh language against political opponents without facing consequences. Speaking in an interview with Channels Television, Showore was asked about the line between free expression and criminal defamation, given the charges he faces against the ruling government. So that's when he said that, the arrest had nothing to do with defamation or free speech. Okay. Ebenezer says, my dear, enough of all this. We are tired of hearing all these cock and bull stories. Buhari is in the grave. Allow the man to rest now. Haba, go and contest. When you win, don't call people names. Okay? As he said, but he hasn't called anybody a criminal. Sagacity says, I read many comments from some Yoruba people condemning Showore. You all don't reason well. If the president feels he is not what Showore called him, he will take him to court and the case will be heard by all, and we will know if he's a criminal or Showore is being overreacting. One can't use old age to cover for evil if the person is doing evil. If somebody is found guilty, he will face the law, and if not, Showore will face the law. Simple. Ibrahim said, Tinubu always make constructive criticism. Are you sure? Nowhere you can hear him cursing or mocking anyone. If you have evidence, produce it where Tinubu cursed and insulted elderly men and women openly. You are the one that will go and look for the evidence by yourself or be finding evidence up and down. This says, I agree 100%. Buhari described Igbo nation as a dot in the cycle. Very derogatory remark about great Igbo nation. Heaven did not fall. Taye says, that's why I don't like reading anything that concerns Showore. Good for you. Harmless Solido says Showore is just repeating the life of Fela Anikulapo Kuti and nothing else. Which life of Fela Anikulapo Kuti is he repeating? Some of you are very funny. Okay, Adede says, yes, among those you name, are you their equal? That's why you are where you are. What's that? Beg. Mascot says, you should mention some of the names President Tinubu and Buhari called others, and let's compare the meaning to someone you repeatedly called a criminal. Most of the president of your country and without any evidence of criminality. Who told you there is no evidence of criminality? Be deceiving yourself there. Even an ordinary citizen would not tolerate you calling him a criminal persistently, as if you have a secret information about him that's unknown to others. Hey, are you blind? All the allegations against your president that has been swept under the carpet, you did not hear about it, Abi. Be deceiving yourself there and be supporting rubbish. In all cases, and you will not call people all kind of names. So when you become president, other people should also call you all kind of names because you did in the past. Don't worry, we can't continue to do the same thing and expect different results. So the narrative by now change for our dear country to grow. By the time you have been punished, that will serve as a deterrent to others. Then calling people all kinds of names without facts will end. Okay. Coach Chico says, I'll continue to say that it's not a crime to say that a thief is a thief because that's facts. Okay. Ogotoyibo says, Showore is actually saying all this. I think it should be put behind bars because the issue is not that he's abusing the president. He had been doing that consistently and no one is bothering, but the one that put him in problem was that he said the president is a criminal and he has a proof of that. Okay, boy, if I think you two have started your own abusive words. Continue with your rascality, you will learn your lessons in a hard way. Now, Shara says, but those people didn't take him to court. Perhaps they could have won. As a human rights activist, you have to be very careful with what you say and to whom. You should be careful. I don't understand. Tinubu knows how to use power and doesn't have conscience. That one, you are right. Okay, Peter says, please, how many local councillors or chairman has his party produced so far? For me, I think his party should be deregistered. Leave his party. What's your business with his party? So that you become a professional activist. He's hiding under AA to commit atrocities. As per how? How is he hiding under AAC? I don't get. A party that has no structure or roots, just noise making everywhere. And what's your business with whether the party has a structure or it doesn't have roots? People will just talk on unnecessary things. It is well, Dika says, Tinubu is old enough to be your father. You should abuse and insult him because he insulted other people. Or you shouldn't abuse and insult him because others are doing so. Okay, we have heard you. Musa says, yes, they should also be called all kinds of names. After all, they have bastardized our economy. God will judge both of them. Christopher says, it's only His Excellency Atiku Abubakar that has not sued anyone for abusing him, which I know. Okay? Adebayo said, when Tinubu they abuse his leaders, so Tinubu is not come from good background. He abused Buhari, also abused Obasanjo with Jonathan. Nigeria Gorilla said, if you explain that for court, you think say na your USA citizenship go help you, abi? Nothing will happen. Nothing they won't do. I beg. As someone has said, Yorubas are on rampage. Please tell your incompetent brother to let Nigerians breathe. Okay? Ozidijo says they are the ones forcing themselves on Nigerians. Thanks, Ozidijo. What did you say? Nigeria says every leader must pass an integrity test. Most of the leaders lack integrity. At Onishu says you can call people all sorts of names because of politics. E.g. Tinubu really, Obi Obedience, Atiku Diot, but call Obi Baya, Atiku thief or Tinubu thief if they take it to court, unless you can prove it with evidence, you may go to jail. Moreover, if it's a case that is settled in Supreme Court, you may enter prison, so watch your mouth. Okay? Michael says, but Obi can sue Kenneth, abi that one is freedom of what? Hypocrites. Johnson says, okay, go to your state and challenge your governor who has not done anything in the state. Leave Tinubu alone. They can't leave Tinubu alone. Why would they leave Tinubu alone? I don't understand. Is he doing well as the governor? At least he's the governor of the entire country. So what do you mean they should leave him alone? I don't understand. Cosmo says, Baja Gate has vindicated Shore. What else will anyone call this government other than a thief? Are they not a thief? The kind of atrocities they are committing, is not enough to call them thieves. Kenneth says that is APC with the agenda. The end will justify. Okay? Ole says, as a lawyer you claim to be, is it right to call people all kind of names? Will anyone be right to drag you to call for labeling him or her? You should grow up beyond student unionism. I beg, leave him alone. You should be. I don't understand. That's why you two can call the sitting president criminal. You called yourself human rights activist, but you don't know the legality of protection around sitting president. I beg, let's hear what. Because the sitting president, they should not talk. My listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.